Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be filming a plan with me for last year, the week of November 11th through the 17th. If you remember from my last plan with me, I actually planned on the wrong week, so this week was supposed to be here and this is supposed to be over here, but oopsies, when I put down the date covers and date dots, at least the dates will be right, so that's what it's meant to be, the 11th through the 17th. So yeah, all these are wrong, but it's all going to be covered up. I just want to do a brief note about my hands because you will be seeing those a lot during this video, obviously. It's pretty much the only part of me I'll see. So first of all, please ignore this giant mosquito bite I have on my hands. It's annoying me just as much as, and if not more, than it's bothering you looking at it. Yeah, it's a big one. They're out this time of year and they do not like me. Or I guess they like me a little too much. Anyways, yeah, it's not really itch anymore, so at least that won't be a problem. Anyway, look at my gorgeous nails. So I have gone through several iterations of these nails trying to figure out what's going to work for me best. And this is just the latest in, all my testing. So I don't anticipate great results, but we will see. My goal is to really just find fake nails that are not acrylics that involve me having to go to somebody to get them done, that will last through me being a cashier. And yeah, obviously it's not going well because they break off at everything. So I've tried 2 or 3 types of nail glue. I really like the Kiss maximum strength, super fast drying, that one, whatever, the blue one that you see in the stores. That one used to be my favorite, but then I ran out and I couldn't get any more, so I've had to, well, I could buy it online, but I just wanted to experiment with some better ones. I tried the kind of elastic tape, the double-sided nail tape, which is really cool for temporary uses because there's no glue, it's not messy at all, it's super easy. You just stick it on, you stick the nail on, and it would work for probably even a few days if you weren't doing something checking, being a cashier. So I am gonna keep that for when I'm done with this horrible part of my career, but obviously that didn't work, so I went on Amazon and the most recommended glue was this, I honestly can't even remember the name of it, but it's this little, it's hard to pronounce, but it's this little pink bottle of super strong nail glue that goes on nail polish, so it has a little brush at the end. It's super easy to apply, so obviously it's not messy at all, so you can tell I didn't get any glue anywhere extra on my nails, which is great. However, the actual nails that I'm using are Kiss nails because I wanted to buy those from the store to get that nail glue as an emergency glue because I didn't have time to wait for Amazon. So I just had those nails and I was well, they are pretty highly recommended and I have used them in the past, but I just decided to try them. However, I accidentally got the medium length instead of the short length, so yeah, these are quite a bit too long for me. As you can see here, you can actually see where my normal nail ends right before even the white part starts, so if you look too closely they're extremely see-through and it's kind of bad, but the short ones I think do really work for me perfectly, so I'll have to look into those. I know that Red Aspen is another brand that is pretty highly recommended, but they don't have this particular type of French nails, so I don't know if I'll be experimenting with that too much because this really is my favorite. This is my default, but I might, because I might want to switch things up every now and then. But yeah, Kiss nails are supposed to be pretty good. I just don't like how they come with this little part that they didn't previously sand off when they snapped it off the mold. Like that I would probably have to sand down to get rid of, but I don't fancy the idea of doing that. I will if this nail glue works and I continue buying Kiss nails. That's probably my ultimate game plan. But for now I'm just going to leave them on because, again, this is just an experiment and these are the wrong nail size anyway, but they look kind of good. But it's really hard for me to work with them because they're just so much longer. I can't even type on my phone properly because my nails keep hitting the glass before my thumb can hit it, and it doesn't recognize my fingerprint that easily, so it's kind of annoying for now, but again, this is just a test. Anyway, I've spent 3 whole minutes talking about my nails. That is not what y'all are here for, although hopefully some of you find that information kind of useful, and if the test does work and if this glue is super strong and if it lasts even a little bit longer than the other glues, I will let you know exactly what it is. I'll link to it down below and I'll recommend it in future videos, so kind of just stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I'm going to struggle through doing this haul with it and we're going to see how that goes. not this haul, this plan with me, sorry. Got hauls on the brain. So, anyways, what am I using this week? I am using the Apple of My Eye collection from Cricut Paper Co. This is my second Cricut Paper Co. kit. That's another one that's like really hard to say fast. The first one was actually the previous week in this planner for Halloween. So I don't even remember the name of this collection. It's no longer in the shop, but I think she might bring it back. I know she's bringing back some of her Halloween kits, so this one may be back, but there is an alternate version currently in her shop with like a brighter color scheme. But yeah, this was like the Nightmare Before Christmas kit. So that worked out really well. I love the paper. I don't love the Sharpie pen on it, like the Sharpie marker, because the Sharpie pens don't work. But like ultimately it's not terrible. It's just, it doesn't look dark enough. Like it looks like it's blue, and I don't like that. So I need to find a better solution for that. But in the meantime, I am just going to go ahead and use this other kit. The only thing is her kits don't really come with is deco. It does come with enough little boxes, which I love. Although I think this is a newer format where there aren't enough boxes, and I literally forgot that, so I may have to like stop this video halfway through to get more boxes, because this one came with a ton of boxes, but I think this one, like this section, had more boxes in the newer version of the kit, and like this one did not, or something like that. So we'll see. I'm definitely gonna run out of boxes, and little things and stuff. So we'll figure that out when that happens, but yeah, in the meantime, I'm just going to kind of go for it. We do have 9 half boxes, 9 full boxes, so that's the main kit. So because it doesn't come with deco, I saw the same clip art as an all the cart deco sheet from Little Paper Prints, so I just picked that up. Color scheme's a little bit different, but you know, it's the same idea. Looks good enough. So this is what I'll be using as deco, and then Fashion Girls, the same thing. They were offered a la carte from Little Paper Prints, and I really wanted them, so I'm just going to throw them in, even though the colors are very different, but I really like her still. I am going to use the Blonde Girl, because again, it's all about the color scheme. So yeah. So that's my plan. The reason I'm using this kit is because I needed like a fall kit, but also kind of like a baking kit, because I did a little bit of fall baking this week. I baked apple crisp, and then I kind of ate it throughout the week, so you will see that. Even though I really only have like apple pie stickers and not like apple crisp stickers, I'm just going to kind of use them interchangeably. So yeah, you'll kind of see that. I don't really do a ton of fall baking, so this is kind of like the perfect opportunity to use this kit, especially because it's an apple kit, and you know, apple crisp. It just all seemed to fit together. The stars kind of aligned for this kit, so here we go. That's what I'm going to use. Not too much of a busy week, so there's only 4 day extenders, which I've already placed down as per usual. Also, I almost forgot to say that I'm actually not using any foil this week. I know I usually go on about all the foil I'm going to use in my intro, but this week, I don't know, it just seemed like a really non-foil kind of week. Like, if anything, you could maybe use copper, but I don't know. I have been using that as my default a lot lately because, you know, all the fall kits, and it's like I don't really want to do that again. So it seems like it would be really fine without being a foil week. I am going to use maybe 1 or 2 foil scripts. I actually think I have just 1 picked out. So yeah, it's going to be pretty muted. However, because I am doing so my space, I do have to have bougie boxes of some kind. Well, I don't have to, but I like to do that. So I am going to be just using this same, sorry, that was a hiccup, same gold tape. I don't remember what shop it's from. Could be anywhere. But it's like gold, but it kind of looks more coppery to me, so I like to use this as my copper bougie box tape. So that I will be just throwing in the background here, and yes, that's kind of all I'm going to do for the foil, so nothing really much. So yeah, I think that's everything I have to say for the intro, which is good because it's been a really long intro. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into putting down the base layout, and then I will come back on the other side with the day by day, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the day by day. So with Monday, I'm starting by marking down Veterans Day with the only sticker I had for Veterans Day, which was a script from Scribble Prints Co. in Jessica's handwriting, Jessica from J. Crew Plans. I didn't have any other stickers on any other holiday sampler sheets for Veterans Day, so I had to use that. I didn't have any character stickers to go with it, but I'm glad it was at least on that sheet. So for work, I am marking how I normally do with a munchkin from Once More with Love. And I also had some pumpkin chai that day. I normally really like chai tea from Starbucks, but the pumpkin chai just like takes it to a whole nother level, and it's even better than the pumpkin spice like latte or anything. Pumpkin chai is like the best of both worlds in my book, so I was really excited to get that. And I'm marking that with a Starbucks, like fall Starbucks sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. And we also had a meeting at work that day, so I'm using like one of my only meeting stickers from Happy Day, so it's kind of exciting to get to use that. I also had some nap time, so I'm pulling in another munchkin from Once More with Love and a script from Kinsey's Creations, my absolute favorite script shop of all time. I have like over 100 sheets of like mostly customs from her shop. It's insane. I'm like addicted to them. So you're going to see those a lot in this in this Plan With Me and all future Plan With Me's. So I was also texting a couple people that day, texting Zach, the guy I was dating at the time, and one of my best friends, Robert. So I'm using a phone from, I think, the Littlest Planner to mark that, the orange phone. And then I also did some studying for the online bookkeeping program that I was doing a lot of last year and I need to get back into this year. So I'm marking that with a Studying Girl from Papershire, and also had an upset stomach, so I'm using this kind of nausea sticker from Whimsical Cat Studio to mark that. So Tuesday, I actually worked a little bit late that day, so I'm using this kind of stressed out working late sticker from Some Little Things, along with another Kinsey's script to mark that. And then one of my other friends, Diana, who actually trained me to do my bookkeeping position at the store, came to visit me while I was at work, and she usually comes just to, you know, see how things are going, or if there's a specific issue that she wants to like look into or fix, then she'll come by to do that. But I've like transformed the department so that we're now one of the best stores in like the region, so there's not usually a ton for her to do when she comes by, so it's always fun just us chatting. So I'm using this kind of best friend sticker from Once More with Love to mark that. And then while we were there was a bit of a mystery because we were way short in the tills, like a lot of money, and so she actually showed me that there's a way to like look behind them to see if money has fallen back there. There's like a secret way to do that. So we actually found like a lot of the money that was missing over the past several months because nobody had checked back there, so that was kind of a huge relief. So I'm using this mystery like detective sticker from Some Little Things to mark that. And then I also was craving some fudgy chocolate cake that day at work on my lunch break, so I bought that. I never buy cake. I don't really even like cake that much except like carrot cake, but I had a rare craving, so I had to go with it and I had to mark it. So I don't remember where that cake sticker is from. It looks almost like Sweet Bean Plans, but it could be wrong. But I have a feeling that that's probably it. I think I got it from a sampler. So I also placed an order for some mice for my dear snake Anastasia for her dinners. So I'm using this hilarious mice onesie emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then it was $2 Tuesday, so there's another emoji to mark that. I caught up on some memes, so there's a Once More with Love sticker for that, and a meme script from Kinsey's Creations, which you don't see me put in because I didn't receive it when I actually filmed this video, but I put it in before I took the videos at the end, so you'll see it at the end. And then I got Happy Mail that day. I actually don't remember what shops I got Happy Mail from this week. Sorry about the noise. I'm like trying to open my daily planner so I can check what Happy Mail it was. So Let me just see real quick what day we are on. I'm like wasting so much time here. So while I'm checking that, on Wednesday I worked again. There's a Paper Dolls Co. sticker to mark that. It was super busy. There's a Whimsical Cat Studio girl all stressed out for that, and I took a nap, so there's a Happy Day sticker for that, and another nap script from Kinsey's. Alrighty, let's see. So on Tuesday my Happy Meal was actually from Girl Boss Anna and Sadie's stickers. Very nice. And I ordered $2 Tuesday from Rory's Sweet Addictions. There we go. There's some Kinsey's scripts going on. And of course the Happy Meal sticker on Tuesday is from Happy Daya. Yeah, I did actually mark this in the sidebar, so I literally don't know why I am looking in my daily planner now, because I already had it in the sidebar. But anyways, now I can at least tell you which ones are on which day. So I got groceries on Wednesday too, so there's a grocery sticker that also looks like a Littlest Planner sticker, although I'm not 100% sure on that. I think that's probably it. And then I'm using a sticker from the, looks like a Wonton in a Million. Yeah, it's a Wonton in a Million, like, fall bucket list sheet, I think, to mark eating candy corn. I think it was like the only sticker I had really for candy corn that was on an actual sheet. There's not that many out there, even though I love candy corn. So I had some of that. I know it's after Halloween, but I got it on a discount, so I kind of pigged out on that as a treat for myself. So that's just to mark eating candy corn. And then I was really tired, so I'm using an emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. and a tired script that I got as a custom from Kinsey to mark that. So I watched one of my favorite movies that evening, the first Kingsman movie. The second one was not as good, and I think I watched that later in the week. But I watched Kingsman and I drank wine while I was watching that, which makes it better. So there's a scribbler from Scribble Prints Co. to mark that. And I went to sleep early, so there's a little emoji like running to the pillow to mark that, and another Kinsey script, and then a TV from, it might be Hey Soul sticker, that's where that TV might be from, to mark watching Phineas and Ferb. And again, my scripts didn't come in time for me to do it now, but you will see that in the final product videos and photos where the Phineas and Ferb script goes. I'm really pleased with that script and how it fits. So Thursday, I'm marking Sleeping In with a script that I got from a Kinsey sampler, so it does have white paper in the background, so I didn't feel the need to use a like a little thing or anything behind that to kind of save them for the rest of the spread. And I'm using an emoji like whacking the alarm clock to mark Sleeping In, because yeah, that's me. I also baked apple crisp that day, which is the whole point of this kit. So there's a baking sticker from, I think, Bubba Bear Studios, and then an apple pie sticker from Once More With Love. Even though it was apple crisp and apple pie, they're similar enough. And I'm gonna put a bake script in there from Kinsey's when that comes in too, so I'll see that at the end, and then I'll also write in apple crisp. I also formatted some of my recipes, so when I use a recipe that I really like, I tend to like adjust it for my preferences, and I'll put it in my own format. I have a really pretty recipe format, so I guess I formatted the apple crisp recipe and probably some others that I had made lately to put in my recipe binder. I like to keep all my documents on my computer, but some of them I like to print out, so recipes I will have in a printed binder just because I like the look of it, and it's what my mom did. I also had hot chocolate that day. I forget where that sticker is from. I think it's from a sampler sheet from Temple of Crafts, I believe. I really like that sticker because it's not like necessarily Christmas exclusive hot chocolate. I also put in a new wax melt for my wax warmer, and it was a hot cocoa like smelling one, scented one. So that's a sticker from Jalen Paper Co. to mark that. And I also did some troubleshooting for my website because every now and then it gets a lot of issues with some of the plugins that like aren't compatible, so I have to figure out which one is causing the problem and shut it down. So that's an emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that. I also got Happy Mail again, so that Happy Mail was from Keytown, and there's a Papershire girl to mark that, and another Happy Mail script from a Kinsey's sampler. And I did some mixing and matching with some Kinsey scripts to write Film Haul, and I'm using a big sticker from Paper and Thread to mark that. I am also using my favorite sticker of all time, my favorite script sticker, the Organized Stickers script from Kinsey's that was a custom. and another Paper and Thread sticker of Chip the Chihuahua, who I think is now discontinued, with a big stack of stickers to mark that. Wow. I don't know what I was taking so long doing there, but it allowed me to get properly caught up, so I'm happy about that. Probably me like finding all the correct scripts that I need to use. So going into Friday, I did a voiceover. I'm actually marking this a different way from what I usually do, which is just using a Paper and Thread sticker of Snowball the cat, which already has voiceover like on the sticker, so I never have to write it in. But I really wanted to use my new voiceover script from Kinsey, so I'm using a podcast sticker from Once More with Love along with the voiceover script because it kind of works. It's like you've got a mic there. And that's not the type of mic I use to do voiceovers, but like it's the same idea, and other people mark it that way. So I did that, and then I'm trying to do a fun thing here with the laundry. So I want to use this laundry line from, honestly I forget, I know I got it from a sampler from somewhere, but I wanted to use that laundry line and the script from Kinsey's, so I had to like arrange it so they both fit on the same box. So I think I did a pretty decent job there. And then there's a Bubba Bear Studios like policeman with Happy Meal to mark getting Happy Meal, and another Kinsey script to mark that. So on Friday, the Happy Meal was from Rose Colored Days and Sticky Essentials. So I also placed an order that day from Paper Candy Art, who is like one of the most underrated kit shops like ever. Like honestly, she's one of my favorites. She also offers like pretty much everything from her kits a la carte too, so you can add on basically anything you want, which is great. So that's an ordered sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. for that. And I also had my date with Zach. This was, what was it, our first date? Yeah, this was our first date. Oh my god. It was such a good date. All of our dates were really good. So that's a sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. To mark that. I liked using that one because the guy has brown hair, and most of my couple stickers are where the guy has black hair, but Zach has brown hair, so I really needed to just use that. And then so for our walk, we started walking a little bit on West Cliff, which is the road right next to the beach, which is a great walking trail actually here in Santa Cruz. I forget where that sneaker sticker is from. It's from a D-stash sheet that I got, and I never remember the names of the shops, but that's to mark that. We also played mini golf down at the boardwalk. That is a sticker from I think Crest Press, and he won, which was a big surprise. He actually got the hole-in-one at the end, which is super hard to get, so it was really cute that he got that on our first date. And then we went to Shogun for sushi afterwards. I had a bento box, which I love, and there's a cat couples sticker getting sushi to mark that from Fox and Cactus, which was super appropriate. We had a chocolate tasting after dinner where we tasted several kinds of hot chocolates, and he got a candy bar, so I'm using a chocolate bar sticker from Paper and Thread to mark that. It was an amazing date, so I'm using a girl from Whimsical Cat Studio to mark that, and we stayed up talking for hours after that. So that's a Happy Day sticker again where the guy has brown hair, so I had to use that to mark that. And then when I got home by myself, I just watched more Phineas and Ferb. So there is going to be a script there that I do from Kinsey's. I do a little bit of sticker surgery on that to make it fit, but it still works and looks really good. And the Watching TV sticker is from Once More with Love. So going to Saturday, I had work again. I was a cashier that day, so there's a munchkin from Once More with Love to mark that. I got more Happy Mail. This one was from Sticky Essentials. So I got Happy Mail from Sticky Essentials 2 days in a row, which I thought was really funny. And I think that's another Crest Press sticker for that. The I'm 108% tired sticker is from Once More with Love. I thought that was so funny. So that's actually a new acquisition of mine, that sticker sheet, so I thought it was really funny to use that, especially because I didn't have to write anything for this little box. I love boxes where I can just use 100% scripts. So here I'm doing like my favorite thing ever, which is like the biggest mix and match I've ever done for a box in my planner. So I'm using 3 different Kinsey's scripts to mark this. I'm marking that I called my parents and my grandma that day. It was 2 separate calls, so I called my parents in one call and I called my grandma in another call, but since it's calling both, I'm just going to mark it in the same half box just to kind of conserve space. And also it allows me to use the character sticker too. So I'm doing call, parents, and grandma, so I am going to write in just a colon to fill in that extra space between the call and the character sticker, and then I'll do a little and sign too, but that's all the writing I had to do for that box, which I love. and then it's a scribbler from Scribble Prints Co. to mark that. I also ate some more of my apple crisp. I think I had it for dessert probably every day after I baked it, but sometimes I like to mark it too, to kind of spread the joy further into my planner. So I think that is a sweet bean plans pie that I'm using to mark apple crisp again. And then that's an emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. obviously to mark the ice cream that I had with it. I think I usually just do vanilla ice cream with it, so there's a vanilla ice cream cone. And I do eventually put in an ice cream script from Kinsey's when that comes in too, so that will be in the box. Then I had to use a half box because I don't know, I needed to take up space. So I'm using a whole half box to mark Anna eating her dinner. And that is a snake from Happy Dea that I actually got as a custom. Back when I wanted a Mojave, now I have a cinnamon ball python, so it's a different coloring, but it still looks really cute. So that's to mark that. And then I also marked watching Kingsman: The Golden Circle, which was the less good Kingsman movie. The first one you can't beat, but the second one was okay. I think they're coming out with a prequel too, so that should be coming out fairly soon, this year or next year, I don't know. And that is a movie marquee from Once More with Love to mark that. I just used the whole movie marquee because it had the character sticker included and it was the right coloring, so couldn't miss it. So for Sunday, I had to work again, just normal work day. Another munchkin from Once More with Love to mark that. I was really tired, so there's another munchkin from I think the Panda Eyes sheet maybe? No, I don't know. One of her new tired sheets. I've got like a ton in my latest haul. And another tired script from Kinsey's, another nap script from her as well. And another munchkin from Once More with Love. Well, not a munchkin, but like a Once More with Love sticker to mark taking a nap. It was a munchkin heavy spread this week. I also texted Zach again. I think I probably texted him every few days. He's not really an everyday texter, just whenever he has time, which is every few days. He's not like a huge texter, which is not really my style, but I was willing to put up with it. But that is a sticker from Papershire to mark that, because, that's basically how I look whenever I text him, because it's always a really nice surprise. And he's like a good texter when he actually does text. So I uploaded my haul that day, so I have to kind of squeeze everything in to mark that. I mean, it fits in a little thing, but it takes up the whole width of the little thing. So I had to use a really tiny upload sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co., but it all fits in the end, so it looks good. And then I went to Subway as a special treat to myself. I almost never go to Subway. I actually don't think I've marked it since then, but yeah, I used to really like going to Subway. So that's a sub sandwich from Happy Dea to mark that, and then more Phineas and Ferb, and the script fits perfectly in that little thing, but you'll see that at the end, and a little Coffee Monsters Co. emoji to mark that. And then I watched some documentaries that day while I was at work. I went through a phase where I watched all these animal documentaries. I watched a few on owls and a few on spiders, I think. That's what I was obsessed with at the time. Although I really like watching ancient ocean dinosaur documentaries. I love those. And really just anything animals. So that is a scribbler from Scribble Prints Co. to mark watching those. I didn't have room to write documentaries, so I just write documentary, but you know what I mean. So now I'm going ahead and putting down all of the deco, all the little bits at the top and the bigger pieces down below, weekend banner, and yeah, so not really a ton of foil, just the Veterans Day script and the date script and the bougie boxes, but I think it still looks really good without foil. It's still a really pretty spread. The day extenders work really nicely and I'm super happy with it. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be super amazing, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao.